Players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed booth and air conditioning. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Randy Johnson will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, Matty, he does have a splitter. Not his primary pitch, but it is a pitch he will go to in situations where he is in trouble.
Jones heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Center fielder, number 24.
Underway now in the Valley of the Sun as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Oh, and he's got a great splitter. You're talking 88 miles an hour. You think you can hit it, but it just disappears on you.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. And here's a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting San Diego Padres. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, how about come out here and just swing for the trees? This is a great hitter's park, and you might need a big showing out of your offense to give them a chance to win. So this is the place to do it.
Roberts is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Well, the Diamondbacks going with their throwback jerseys here with the teal and purple mixed in. And I will be the first to say I do not miss these one bit. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Reynolds is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And with that, let's bring in a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up. So we'll see how that impacts this game.
Tony Gwynn is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with two out. And well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Jake Peavy is on the mound for the Padres in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
Craig Counsell comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Craig Counsell.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Hard hit towards center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
Well, things are looking up for these guys to start the ball game. They get a 1-2-3 top half. Then now, leadoff single here in the home half. Off to a great start.
Striding into the box, Steve Finley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, you've really got to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. Now, he always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him, whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the ninth inning with 2 outs. His approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. And I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. And that misses 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Colbert has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. On to the second inning here in the desert with no score. Gonzalez makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
First baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And that's swung on and missed, so Adrian's a strikeout victim here, and there's one away.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Standing in now, Nate Colbert, and a base hit, the first one of the game for the Padres.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? You bet he does.
Stepping in now, Gary Templeton, as he'll take a look at ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a chopper to first, might only get one right to him, and he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw, and they're going to settle for just one at second.
That's yanked into the stands, strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Padres leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Goldschmidt will get the first crack at it here for the Diamondbacks, and he'll be followed by Justin Upton on deck.
Paul Goldschmidt.
PV gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
And you know, as a hitter, you're seeing the ball so well when you can take a pitch like that and square it up and just hammer it right back up the middle.
Into the box, Justin Upton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Out in front of it, strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Gwynn. One down. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Padres align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, when you talk about first basemen that are just very smooth, Adrian Gonzalez, he comes to mind. Not the most athletic guy and may not cover a ton of ground, but everything he does just looks very smooth. You get an opportunity to watch him in this one.
Miguel Montero is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Gwynn is there, 2 down. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Mark Reynolds. First pitch on its way. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. A 2-run home run for Mark Reynolds. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Batting 8.
Here's the shortstop now, Stephen Drew.
Stephen Drew.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. Chase Headley is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
1 away here to begin the third. Jake Peavy will get his first cuts here.
Jake Peavy.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
You can tell here, in his mind, he's thinking, quick inning. He's not even trying to set guys up. He's coming right after him.
1-1.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Now batting, number 24.
Jones will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
And they fooled him at the changeup in his last at-bat. I got to believe you go after him again with that changeup.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And with the tying run in the on-deck circle, the question, does he take a look at another one here?
He just might. You're still going to see a good pitch on 3-2, even if this one's a strike.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Padres down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Randy Johnson digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And he lays off there 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Jones has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 4.
Craig Counsell will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
And it was a nice at-bat, too, Matty. He looked really, really comfortable up there.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Jones ranging back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
Now batting, center fielder, Steve Finley.
Steve Finley will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. TV sets. Here's the first pitch. In tied at 93, ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hit on the ground to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The left fielder, number 20.
Digging in now, Luis Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over.